Ziggy from Lower Class Podcast here with my new dog, Falcor. He's a Peekapoo. Peekapoo. Sounds like a Pokemon. Anyways, so this video you're about to watch should be good, you know. I've cut out a lot of footage from this video because we recorded this earlier today. It's our only video that's during the day, and it was last minute kind of thing, so maybe there'll be a couple of parts where I don't really say too much, mainly because I was hungover at the time. And without further ado, here's the video. Say bye-bye, Falfar. Welcome to Lower Class Podcast. This is Ziggy.
Pony, how you guys doing today? Oh, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised because I tested out this webcam in my room and there's too much lighting, so my face is way too bright. But for some reason in this room, it's actually kind of perfect.
Yes. Ooh, good shit.
Yeah.
This is nature's lighting.
Yeah, so last night I was at a bar with a couple of friends, and one of our closest friend, Philippe, actually finally watched the podcast. Finally, after like how many, 2 months we've been doing this?
About fucking 8 episodes?
Yeah, and I was like, man, you barely watch it now? Like, I wanted to tell him, like, why now, man? It's like,
Why?
I've told you about this already. You know?
You should watch it. If you have the chance to watch it, just watch it. I mean, we don't mind. Just watch it.
Even if it is only 5 minutes at a time, at least you're seeing something.
If you have a comment, always post it down there. If you want to subscribe.
Yeah.
If you have any, advice? Give us some advice.
Yeah. There's a lot of big things coming up. There's a couple of things we could do, like in the future podcast, but we're not really going to discuss yet because it's not confirmed yet.
Yes, let's talk about some potential guests we have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Potential guests. I mean, we're talking about we have friends. I mean, we like friends. We like having friends over. Don't get us wrong. We all had two? One guest. We had one guest.
One guest, yeah.
Yes, it was his brother, which was hilarious. It was funny that day. But we'd probably have some other friends locally. SD San Diego, DJ, comic writer, and then some other who else? Another homie who's down to come down. If you want to be on, just let us know. I mean, I'm down to. We're down. We're down to have you on here. I mean, we do shoot the shit and just drink a little. Be fun. Be funny. Because I can work on my stand-up comic career.
Yeah, we're not like other podcasts. We tend to like go off topic a lot, but that's just like kind of our signature thing. So we'll talk about one thing and then immediately jump on something else.
That's how we work. We're like fleas.
Yeah, we don't really actually have like a script, not like a script, but like segments. Like say we'll talk about this for like certain minutes, we'll talk about that certain minutes. We just kind of I don't know.
Jump around.
Yeah.
Like the song. You jump around.
Yeah.
But yes, today it sounds like we're.
Yeah, I'm kind of. I guess I'm a little hungover from last night, so. I'm not feeling.
I think we're both out of it. We both drank.
Yeah.
Separately.
Yeah.
Different situations, but I guess I want to bring up something really quick. I guess Bernie Sanders is coming to California. There's a lot of situations going on in California about Bernie Sanders.
Is he really coming to California?
Yeah, he's here. I think he's here tomorrow. I don't know. You guys want to feel the burn? Because I don't really care. It's a vicious cycle. It's a bitches. Well, welcome back, bitches. We just went into a quick intermission. We had some brain farts.
Yeah, because it was kind of warm in here, so I cracked open the door right here, so our mind expands.
So Ziggy's working fucking out, and he's fucking sore.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm working out too much, but I worked out 2 days ago. I pushed myself pretty hard compared to the other times I went to the gym. I kind of slacked off the other times I did. I just did a couple of things, and then I would wait outside for my brother to finish his workout. But I told my brother when I went with him, like, you gotta help me out, bro, because I don't know what to use, like what equipment to use. So he helped me out throughout the time we were there, and I feel it now after 2 days. Like my right arm, that's how far I could do it. I can't even push it that far anymore because right here it's sore, and my chest is a little sore still.
He's pushing it to the limit. Bam, bam,
I'm
bam,
trying to.
bam, bam,
Trying
bam.
to. I'm not trying to get like huge shoes, like fucking like was it fucking Arnold and shit, but you know, just kind of like fit, I guess. I don't know.
Michael's doing steroids.
I
No,
would never
he's
touch
not.
steroids. Nope.
No, I see. It's working. No, it's working. I guess it feels good. Trust me.
Yeah, it does feel good. I mean, you do feel sore, whatever. I guess for people that do work out, they probably are used to that already. But for me, that does a person that did work out but stopped for like a long period, which was 4 months. So
I'm really like all over my chest right now. I gotta stop doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, being healthy, work out, juice it up, bitches. Not steroid wise.
yeah,
Juice. Feel the burny.
protein shakes, whatever they do. I don't know. The whole gym lingo, my brother talks to me all the time about like I did this and that. I'm like looking, I'm like, I don't fucking care, man. It's like I work out to work out, not to talk about working out, you know.
Lag day. That's what we call
Leg
it.
day, rest day. It's like, okay, these terminologies I don't care about.
Rest day. Blunt day. That's how shit
You know what
works.
my rest day is? A beer in my hand. That's it.
Mine's a joint in my hand.
Hmm.
I guess that's why it's a little bit crazy up there. There's too much resin in here. Too long. Too long. So I was thinking the other day, you know how I was saying about the whole writing thing, right?
Mhm.
So the other day, since we've been through some weird shit when we were younger. Sorry, that was me.
Okay.
Weird shit when I was younger. When we were younger. I don't know. I keep saying mine singular. But I was thinking, we lived through a weird fucking, like, not childhood, but teenage years, right?
Hmm.
It was just weird. It was weird all over. You can kind of, if you think about it, if we think about it, it looks like a movie to us.
Yeah.
Because just the fact that when we were in, not in middle school we're still innocent. We're like whatever in middle school.
I think it all hit us when we were in high school.
Yeah, we were in high school. My first time I smoked pot was my freshman year. And I think it was Lay's because I kept saying that I can't feel my bones. Oh, that was just weird because I've never felt that in my life until that day.
I think that's normal. That's how I felt too when I smoked.
Really?
Yeah, kind of like your body's kind of fragile.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what I said. That's what I said too when the first time I had sex. I could feel my bone. Nerd. Ah. No. No, but I was
First time I had sex was amazing. May have not been great at it, but shit, you know.
I got pushed into bed. This is what happened. I'm going to talk about this story. This is going to be fun. So, one day in high school, I'm probably 17, my ex-girlfriend, girlfriend, whatever. I'm not going to name her. I forgot her name, too. We're just chilling. She kisses me. I'm like, oh, fuck, that's crazy. She likes me. That's going on. And I guess me and my friend decide to take her to her house. We take her to her house. Mind you, her dad was a cop. So, mind you, her dad was a cop.
I think I've heard this story.
Yeah.
You told me about this.
Yeah, so I go to her house. She goes, I'm innocent. I have never had sex all that time. So she takes me to her house. She goes, my friend, his not girlfriend, but friend who was a girl, was into the house. And I guess they decided to go back out and go into the car and talk. I mean, obviously, we all know that's fine. It's more of like we're trying to hit on the girl. But we're walking in the house, and I'm innocent. She goes, I'm going to show you around the house. Me? As the gentleman, I go, oh, cool, she's going to show me her house. Not really thinking about sexual or anything sexual. So I'm in the room. No, not in the room. I'm in the house. We go upstairs, and I'm walking. And she goes, this is my room. And I'm like, oh, this is a really nice room.
Wait, it didn't hit you
No,
that
no.
she wanted to do that?
I was innocent. I was very
Really?
innocent.
Wow.
So she takes me to her room. And I'm like, oh, cool. You have a nice room. I like your room. That's a cool bed. That's a cool desk. And so on. So,
Cool, man.
and then so somehow I guess we turn around and my back ends up facing the bed. So I'm facing the bed, and next time I know, I feel a push. Whap! And I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't do anything. And I was not angry. I was just weird about it. And all of a sudden,
Yeah, it was unexpected.
she fell on top of me. She fell on top of me, and
She didn't fall on top of you.
She
She
did.
jumped on top of you.
She jumped my bones, and you know what? And then next, we doing our thing, and then next time I know, we're like, it's like everything started like a flash. I guess that's what happens. Yeah, I made that face when I came. So
I was just stretching my face.
no, and then she goes, "Oh, hurry up! You gotta go! You gotta go! My dad's a cop." I'm like, "You didn't say this? Like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, you should fucking tell me that you're a cop." And on top of that, she goes, "My sister knows you." I'm like, "How does your sister know me?" She's like, "Oh, you guys went to middle school." I'm like, "Really? That's kind of weird." So she pushes me. We're like trying to go at it, and I guess a minute within trying to run out,
Mm-hmm.
get into the truck, make a corner. Her dad passes us by, like that. What the fuck? That's the first time I had sex. It was pretty. It felt like James Bond. I was like, what the fuck? I escaped. Fuck. I didn't even have a gun. Yes, I did.
Mission accomplished, though.
Yeah. But yes, I mean, I only speak about this because it's funny. I'm not saying it because I have a girlfriend.
I don't.
I have a girlfriend, so I'm not trying to agitate it. I'm just saying that because it was funny, because I escaped like James Bond did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not James Bond, but that was the first time. But I was thinking the other day, like that's the whole point of my example. As like our life was like a movie, kind of like a movie, like super bad.
Yeah, I think certain
Seconds.
certain times in our lives it could be in a part of a movie because, okay, movies, the way it depicts like high school or life in general, most of it's bullshit and that will never happen. But there's a couple of things that are kind of true about it, like the whole thing about like like how we're in groups, like say the punks and the nerds and the outcast, whatever, socials, whatever. It was like that in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had the socials, we had the punks, and then we had like the Asians. We all like kind of were segregated, but we didn't. Our school wasn't racist, but we had segregation,
Yeah,
but not in a bad way.
not segregation like colorful. We're
Yeah.
saying more of segregation of group wise, like
Yeah.
social standards, I guess you can say.
Hmm.
But we eventually, what comes to happen, this whole little these groups that we knew, we had beef with some of them. Obviously, that's how
Yeah.
shit.
Hmm.
But
There's a couple of
yeah, it's like everybody has their little villages. If you were in an apocalypse, everybody attacks each other's normal. But eventually, we all got together.
Yeah, I mean, our group was more neutral towards everything, but were excuse me, there were times when other people like didn't like us, and there will always be a brawl somewhere. Like,
Exactly.
say at the park, whatever. I don't want to get involved in any of that because it's not involving me. It's involving that person that started the shit with somebody else.
Yeah.
Say if one of our friends started that, I'm like, you're on your own, man. I'm not gonna back you up like because you did that to yourself.
Yes. But yeah, like school was it was kind of like a movie. It was kind of like Superbad. You do your stupid travel like in the Hobbit. You try to get to the party, which is like
Yeah, like
fucking
everybody
5 miles.
tries to reach their definition of popularity within the high school. You know,
Yeah.
they want to be known for whatever they did in there.
Yeah, it was really quick. I mean, it's basically like there's a camera scene, and then the person jumps over the fucking camera,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how you can see us like running. We're like, fuck, we have to get to our destination, and then we eventually when you get to your destination, it's not more active. It's more of getting drunk, doing certain things.
Yeah, it was achieve something throughout the day.
Yeah,
After school, either we drink, smoke, whatever.
it was crazy because we would get stopped by the cops, and then we'll jump to another group. We're like, oh, we'll meet here, and then we'll throw another party again. Boom, another little group's like, eh. And then we had people who were in different groups. So I'm like, oh, hey, come over, and then let's do some drugs. In reality, that's what it was.
There's a lot of house parties, a lot.
Yeah.
Even after high school too. Like we kind of jumped around to a lot of house parties with a couple of friends of ours. We were old enough to go to bars too, but we also like going to house parties every now and then. But now it seems like that exists still, but we don't do it anymore.
Yeah, it's more like you could call that a social time. Like it's drinking. It's like, hey guys, what are you doing? Well, I had a bad day today.
Yeah, like me personally, whenever I go to these house parties, I don't really socialize with people too much because I am social, but I don't like walk up to somebody and say, "Hey, my name is blah blah blah."
Mm-hmm.
Not that type of person.
It's not. Yeah, it doesn't even work like that anymore.
No.
But yeah, like it was kind of like a movie. It was kind of like Suburbia mixed with Superbad, because technically Cosper was chasing us for some odd reason.
Mm-hmm.
We never did anything.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, if Suburbia was because we would kick it at one house, and then I'm not gonna lie, but we would end up fucking up the place sometimes, not all the time. Don't get me wrong. And then we had people who were in bands and we enjoyed that. You don't see that as much. Now you see stupid ass rap groups. I don't really care about. I like rap. I'm not really down with that. It's not
It seems
really.
like that's getting big now. Like the whole rap scene.
Yeah,
It's like really everybody wants to rap now.
it's really shit. I don't like that scene. To tell the truth, not because I don't like the music. I like the music.
I like the music too.
Just because there's no reality. You're just standing there and going, they're hippity hop, hoppity heap. I don't know what the fuck they rap about, but in reality,
It's
like,
too generic.
yeah, you're just standing there, you're just like,
mediocre at best.
he has good rhymes. Dude, I'd rather just go to a book club and do the same shit. I can go to a book club and go,
Poetry slam.
Exactly, there you go.
Yeah, cause okay, this is probably about say a couple months ago. Get on topic on poetry. I was my cousin was here. He lives in Indiana with his dad, and he was telling me, "Hey man, since you write poetry, you should start going to like poetry slams and just like read your shit to a bunch of people." I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. I have stage fright.
Yeah.
But it seems like a good idea. Maybe I'll get myself known out there because I do post my poetry on poetry.com or whatever it's called. And some people like whatever I write, but some people are like, "Oh, that's a suicide note." Like, no, it's not.
We call it dark poems.
Yeah, it's Edgar Allan Poe. Look at his shit, man. It's like, really,
I know.
you're gonna tell me that's a suicide note? How is that a suicide note?
And that's what I'm talking about this generation, too.
Yeah.
In this generation, everything seems like a suicide note. You fucking built a clock out of nothing, and you're like a terrorist. And then all of a sudden, you spank your kid, you're abusive. You talk shit, you're abusive. No, it's human nature. You spank your kid, discipline. It's normal. That's how shit works. Discipline. When I say discipline,
Yeah,
it's not smacking them for fun.
I mean, I'm sure Pony has experienced discipline. When I was a child, my dad disciplined me that way too, but that's because he's Asian family. But nowadays, that's frowned upon because they don't want you to hit your child and become damaged or whatever, like socially awkward or, can't make any friends. You're gonna be like permanently fucked up for the rest of your life. But that's not true.
It's a lot of shit.
You just need a little bit of discipline. You
Yeah,
makes you a better person. You're proper. You have respect towards everybody else. Maybe it's a little bit different when you do get disciplined, say like too much, and then you start to hate a lot, blah blah. But you grew out of that stage, like okay, I'll say a few years ago. Okay, I had a history of like what is it? I had anger issues before, outbursts and shit.
You don't want to see him when he's angry,
like the Hulk and shit. But I learned how to control that over the years. I still have it, but I just have it well in control. I don't need medication or like shrinks or whatever.
I'm very passive. I get angry depending on the situation.
Yeah, it all depends on the situation.
I get angry in a certain situation. I have road rage. I do have road rage. I love the need for speed.
I have passive road rage. Like I won't honk at anybody. Like I'm like, I'll let it slide.
I'll flip people.
But if it happens again, I will honk. Because there are a lot of idiot drivers on the freeway. Like they'll cut me off. They're trying to get somewhere. Like for example, 2 days ago, me and my brother went to see a movie, and we're coming back from AMC. We're going down Palm. There was 2 cars that cut me off. I don't know where the fuck they were going, but they were driving really fast. It's like, where are these guys going? Shit, they're trying to get home. You'll get there when you get there. Calm down.
That's true. You have a point.
Yeah.
You do get there when you get there. You always have to be first. You don't have to be first.
Yeah.
I think for the first car, I'll be passive. The second car, I'm like, I'm going to flip you off. I'm going to turn that window down. I'll probably flip you off. If I have to get in a fight, I will get in a fight. And that's because that's my nature. I'm very passive about things. But no, it's not really passive. That's really, that's angry.
That's road rage.
I have anger issues. I do have.
I've never got out of my car to fight somebody,
I actually chased somebody in my car. I've chased people in my car. I've gotten into like dilemmas where I would chase another car to beat the fuck out of 3 people. I've done all that shit. Like I've done it because I've had it to. I mean, one day I guess someone talked smack to a friend of mine, and I told her, "Give me your keys. Let's go chase them." And I did. I went and chased them. I did the same thing with another car who I guess flipped me off. So I chased their ass, and I guess they wussed out. Both cars wussed out on me. So in reality, I don't have anger issues. I just have problems with people talking shit who can't fucking back it up. That's my problem. You can't back up your shit. Trust me, I'm gonna be pissed.
Like the only time I would really like get in a fight with like with like, say if I know my friend is in the right about the situation, he got in confrontation with some guy. Yeah, if I know he's in the right, I will back him up. No matter what, it doesn't matter. But if I know he's in the wrong, I'm gonna just stop it completely. Like, shut up, man, you're being stupid.
You don't want to fight for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
You don't want to get bruised up. You don't want to be knocked out. I'm scared to get knocked out, to tell you the truth. But in reality,
I've never been knocked out.
Yeah, I've been punched in the face. I've never been knocked out either.
I've been punched in the jaw before.
Pop!
But when I got punched in the jaw, though, I didn't really feel it. It's like a numbing sensation.
It does. You just hear that, like,
oh shit! Like you just feel weird. Like
you just hear that sound.
Yeah, it's so weird, man. That's the only time I punched in the face. That was like maybe like 4th grade, I think. But I try to avoid confrontation as much as I can. Well, coming from me, since I work at a bar, I'm supposed to confront people that are too fucked up and to be in there.
It's always good to be passive. I mean, it just means that you're really friendly.
Yeah.
Friendly.
Yeah, we are.
Yes. It looks gay when I do
that. Oh, that's gay.
Oh no. So, but yes, like basically, like our life has been kind of like a movie. Oh, it has been like it's a long journey. Yeah, back in the day, like what I was mentioning, we had friends who had bands, so we, the whole rap culture. I enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, I guess the whole thing for me is like, cause you stand there and you just listen to it. It's like, yeah, you have good grammar.
They don't have good
A+ in English.
That's one thing about some rap. Like, they make up their own words, and then it's like, what does that even mean, man? What are you talking about?
I know. I feel like I could go to Cold Stone Creamery and I hear the same lingo.
You could probably get like a kid to write something and then rap about that.
Yeah.
Like what he writes out on a piece of paper.
Yeah, I think my thing is because it's really competitive, and it's talent. Don't get me wrong, it's a talent. That means you have perfect grammar. That's what it means to me. You can speak fast and you have perfect grammar. That's all. Are you really repetitive? Then it just tells me that you went to.
That's what most like rappers. They're pretty repetitive. They get old fast because they rap at the same shit all the time. And it's like, come on, something new, something different.
Oh, you just sing chorus like where. I can't stand it.
They do a lot of that shit. It's like,
I don't think I can stand it. I can't focus on that. It's just because to me it was like, you probably went to special ed.
Or maybe most of them are.
Maybe.
Probably, like.
That crystal went up your head. But I think with us, it's one of the rock bands because, I mean, you see people playing guitar. You're amazed because these people can synchronize in one whole group and play and just be able to sing while everything's playing. You're like, fuck, that's cool. Everybody's like, oh yeah, getting energetic. I can't do that at a rap show. At rap shows, like,
I've never been to a hip hop show. Yeah. I kind of want to go to one just because, but those are kind of pricey though.
Those are scary. In reality, I would say it's scary because I'm afraid that someone's gonna take out a knife and go, whap. I'm like, hey, sorry, I didn't mean to bump you, but it's a fucking show.
Well, yeah, see, that's the thing. It's a show. If that happens, it happens, Like, especially you go to a metal show. I used to go to a lot of metal shows and, like punk shows and shit, like local ones or at, like, venues, whatever. And whenever somebody's in the pit, a fight always, excuse me, a fight always breaks out.
The pit.
It's like, really, you're in a pit, you're doing circles, you're throwing fists around, of course you're going to hit.
That's the fun part about it. I mean,
if you don't want to be in the pit and you know you're going to get in some kind of, like, confrontation with some guy, then don't fucking get in.
It's fun. It's fun to get punched. Yes, it's fun to get punched.
Me personally, I've never been in the pit. Probably once in my life. But I've been outside the circle. I've almost got punched in the face.
One thing about the pit, it's not that bad. I mean, it seems like people understand now, the lingo. Like, you see someone fall, you pick them up back up. That's always been the rule. You pick them up back up. They can't stand it, then you throw them out. You have to throw them out.
It's supposed to be like this or together.
Yeah. I've been in the pit where I got pushed in the middle. And the middle is basically where they put tall people, and fat people together. And that's what happened to me before. I've been thrown in the middle. And I've been pushed back. I'm like, fuck you guys. It's like World War Z. I'm pushing back. Fuck you. And then I remember one day I got out of the pit, and then I remember taking a girl out because she was getting fucking fucked up. And so I take her out, and then as I take her out, she turns around and she punched me in the jaw. Pop! Punched me in the fucking jaw. It's like grabbed her shirt and I just threw her out. Like I completely just grabbed her and threw her out of the fucking pit, like completely back where there's nothing.
Jesus.
And And then everybody's just looking at me because I got punched. And I took it like a man. It didn't hurt. I'm like, poof. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I looked at her. I was like, oh, you fucking bitch. You didn't even say thank you. And you punched me in the face. It's.
I don't think she meant to punch you in the face. She probably thought you were doing something to her.
I know. But luckily, I took her ass out. I don't know. I got some super strength because I pulled her ass out and I threw her all the way to the back of my.
Got Hulk strength.
Yeah, I was like, bitch. Threw her out. And she went, I guess she went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
But I think that's the fun part about being at a rock show. You get to be amazed at the fact there's people in sync with each other,
Mm-hmm.
which is amazing. And in reality, in a rap show, they're in sync with their beat. I mean, you have, I guess.
There's no mosh pits
Yeah.
at rap shows, but
Hey, you got your little techno bop, 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 bop.
that's the one thing I don't understand. I don't like fucking like the EDC, like that whole like like going to those things and getting fucking mollies and shit.
I think it's all the drug culture. I think that's all
Yeah,
about the drug culture right there. I think it's more because people know that when you go, you're gonna get fucked up. That's all you know.
Like, don't get me wrong, the music's fine. It's fine, but I would never go to one of those things.
I can't go to those things.
No.
I can't be around hippies.
I've been to raves before, but they're not like big raves like EDC. It's like more like local raves like around the area before. Like they have warehouses and shit. But
You know what is my
Not
thing? I don't think I can stand being around too many white people. I don't get me. I'm not racist. I just
well, I feel the same way, man.
can't. It's just
Like, see, I'm half white, but sometimes I hate being white because I have to associate with these idiots.
yeah. It's just you guys are over dramatic. You guys make. Have you guys seen what is it? Wives of New Orleans? Or I don't know what the fuck. They're all white chicks. It's just like two black chicks. That's pretty much it there is. And then they're like making drama on the black chicks. Like, what are you talking about? You're weird. Like you're tripping out because you got a cherry in your fucking cocktail. You're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I can't stand that kind of stuff. I guess I have.
Actually, you know what? Philippe's told us, like, you want to make your podcast better? Just start talking shit about your friends.
I do. Well,
we talk a lot of shit.
We're talking shit, but I'm afraid that
See, the thing is, okay, my sister, she saw that comment was there. I told her about it. It's like, why are you talking shit about people in your podcast? It's like, it's not really meant, we're not meant to, but we have the worst intentions on that, I guess. But half the time when we talk shit about people, we're just making fun of them because they're our friends.
they're friends, and not only that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, in reality, going back to what I was mentioning, women are narcissistic. And I guess that's our weakness. Women as men, it's our weakness. Don't get us wrong.
For me, I'm attracted to crazy.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm attracted to crazy women, but I am. I don't know why, but it's always been that way. I guess previous relationships led me to that point.
You know what? I'm attracted to nerdy girls. I love nerdy.
So do I.
Nerdy
Yeah.
girls. I was telling this to my girlfriend. I was telling her. She's like, I guess she's on Snapchat, and she was saying that this girl was getting a lot of likes, and I was explaining to her, it's because us as guys, we're really wild as it is. We're wild guys. We're really wild. We like, and then once you're in a relationship, I guess you're on the leash, and that's normal. I guess us as guys like to be put on a leash because that's control. We can. I guess you have a little bit of peace. Because you don't have to go out there and get too fucked up, party here and doing this and that. You get out of control. At least you have your craziness, and then you got your subtle ground, like where it's like, oh, okay, you need to chill out. You're at this age where you have to chill out. Basically, that's what it is with us. I guess nerdy girls to us, it's because it's I don't know. It's just really nerdy. It's nice to see a girl who we think knows a lot. Meaning that, we can relate. Oh, shit.
Yeah, see, we like girls with personality.
Exactly.
Great personality. If you have a shitty personality, it's like, not interested.
I've been in those points where, when I was single, I would look at a girl and she would be hot, and I'm like, oh, you're too slutty. I know where you've probably been somewhere. And I'll go to the nerdy girl, I'm like, I want to talk to you because you look interesting to me. That's how I work.
Yeah, see, I'm not really attracted to girls that wear too much makeup because you're too, plastic, It's like that makeup is your face, Like the natural beauty and I'm not saying everybody has natural beauty, like when it comes like no makeup, but there's some people that could pull it off.
Yeah. Some.
Like light makeup's okay, but if you have heavy makeup, it's like you're like a clown.
Like my girlfriend, she's all natural. All natural on her face. That's how I met her. I love it. I love natural. I enjoyed it, and she's nerdy. I guess which is really much I do enjoy. I mean, I love everything about it. But reality, you can tell when a girl's a slutty. Slutty. I guess it's the same thing with women. Women can do the same. Like they like look at guys like you're probably a little slut too.
Yeah, it's probably the same thing.
Yeah, because you can tell when a guy's like gonna play you. I don't know everything in reality because I've seen some women, many women get weenies. I've seen many women get played, and I'm like, how do you not tell this guy is like wearing fucking aviator glasses, wearing a one button unbuttoned, showing off his chest, and he's over here talking to you and makes you feel better because he wants to sleep with you.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually you know that if he impregnates you, he's gonna jet. That's usually how shit works nowadays. I mean, I don't even get it because nowadays it's what people have side chicks. They're like, oh, you got your side chick, you got your side guy. It's like, what's the whole point of being in a relationship? I don't get. If you're gonna do that, you might just be in an open relationship or just like
Just be single and
yeah.
just like See, I'm not about that kind of lifestyle. Like
That's
like fucking sleeping around with other women like left and right. Like I'm a one girl guy.
Yeah. We're not saying that we don't have game. We have game. We have fucking game. We can tell you that for sure. We grew out of the fucking high school trend. We always talk about it because it's can relate to both and compares it together.
Mhm.
High school, you're like, oh, try to be cool. Get out of high school, that all dies, and then you become your own person. You become your own person. You have a personality, and and then you come to engage into the world.
Yeah.
This is what the world is to you. Like you go up to a girl. If you want a real relationship, you go up to a girl, talk to her normal. You're like, hey, what's up? How are you doing? 3 days later.
Don't meet a girl at a bar because they don't want relationships. They're there for a reason. They want to have fun. That's it. You know.
They're in the sorrow. They probably just want to hit it and quit it.
Yeah.
That's the same thing.
See, I made the mistake of meeting girls at bars, and they never panned out.
I never made a mistake.
Because they don't want nothing more than just a fling.
Yeah, basically. We just.
See, I went into bars thinking, oh, I'm gonna get a girlfriend. We're gonna get in a relationship, this and that. Like I had not the best intentions. Worse intentions.
True.
Yeah, so it's like.
You know what, too? I've noticed that a lot of guys like to have a threesome. I can't handle that. It's too much pressure for me.
It is a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure. Yeah. I would never want.
A lot of people have that on their. Like I had a bucket list. I put it on there, but I don't have a bucket list anymore. But it's something I wanted to do. But at the same time, it's like. I don't know.
It's just kind of hard, yo.
It's like, really? I think I'm okay.
Yeah, I can handle one woman. I'm good. And plus, like we said, we only at one time we were like one woman man. I guess monogamous. Cause I can't deal with that kind of shit. I mean, one threesome, all right. Two, probably three things can happen in that situation. You do it, and you have a girlfriend. You do it, and then you never know if the girlfriend's gonna turn you lesbian. You never know when the guy's gonna actually, oh, hey, how about we have a one-on-one time? It's like you know that's gonna happen. I mean, that's just human nature. You're like, oh well, I fucked her and I fucked her. I can probably have both. Or the girl can go, oh well, he fucked me, and we can probably have both. Get the same.
Yeah, and another thing that they make it look a game. It's like they're comparing the girls they fucked with other people. It's like.
Can't do that. It's not a number to me. To me,
yeah, it's not a numbers game. There's no competition here.
We're not. I'm not saying we're bitches. I mean, we're just saying that it's much more better to be in a relationship than just. I mean, think about it like this. I guess those who are not in a relationship, just think about it like this. You have a person to talk to. You have a friend to be with, and you get to go out and do what you want to do, and not being alone. And not only that, on top of that, you have someone to fuck. I mean, you have someone you can do whatever you want with, and then that's how shit works. But in reality, I wouldn't be able to do the other thing. I think I went to a phase where I wanted to rebound, but that never worked out for me because eventually I got into a relationship. That's how I am. I'm a monogamous. I have respect with me. I can't disrespect with me. I just have a big respect for.
That's all my relationships. They're all rebounds.
Yeah. See,
well, not me personally rebounds, but they're for them that I was their rebounds.
No, yeah.
But I'm fine with that, I guess. But now it's like, I don't know. It's been a while since I've been in a relationship, so I mean, I've mentioned it before.
I can't. Yeah, I can't do that. This is weird. It's not weird. It is weird. Because I think the reason I retracted that answer is because of the society today. They're just going to go, well, you're weird. No, I'm a little bit weird, but not that weird. I'm a admit to that. I've been weirder since I was young. That's just me. I'm just weird. I make weird remarks and I do weird gestures, which is it is weird. I do weird gestures now.
Well, it's fine. We all have gestures.
Yeah. Oh fuck! What you want left me?
Man, it's hot in here, huh?
It is, but yeah, guys. I don't know, but I guess that's our. Are we done? No. Are we done? Unless you wanna.
Well,
Is there something on your head? It seems like just.
no, I think we're good.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
I made our peace.
Maybe this podcast wasn't as interesting as the previous ones, but it's still gonna be uploaded, whatever, you know.
Yes.
It's the whole date thing. We're just not used to it.
I think what it is too is just I just came with a lot of anger talking about these girls, and
Yeah,
I need to chill out a
we
little
had
bit.
built up aggression.
I have built up aggression for you. Like you gotta calm down. I gotta calm down. Like you're gonna make me have a heart attack or some bullshit. Some like a diabetic fucking heart attack or something. I don't know what the fuck you want to call it.
I guess we could cut it there. So yeah, anyways, we'll probably do another podcast next Thursday or next Wednesday or whatever. But you know, once again, this is Ziggy.
Pony.
See you guys later.
Peace out, bitches.